Dragonverse fans, welcome to another video where we are of course exploring the journey of Aquatus. As you all know, the motto is familiar powers, unfamiliar heroes. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Previously on Aquatus. On the other side of the wall, someone is watching Aquatus. I'm doing my best, but I don't know where I stand with him. It predates Meropis. Best we can tell, it formed naturally. The female monstrosity swims before them. Welcome to my abode, little ones. Aquatus continues to carry Thalassa until the two reach a safe distance from the cave. Nikias pulls her in for a kiss. Thalassa eagerly kisses him back. Who sent you? I sent myself. Nikias. Damon is missing. The assassin struggles against his seaweed binds. He is calm as he dexterously works his body. A moment later, the binds drop, and he's free. Freedom at last. The boy will pay for letting me live. The assassin flashes back to the fight. Just before he was knocked out by Aquatus, when he grabbed his arm, he placed a tracker on him. In the present, he pulls out a separate device and activates it. Time to follow you. See where you've gone. Elsewhere, the Lost swims to the edge of her cave and casts a spell. As the assassin prepares to leave, there's a flash from the magical barrier. His curiosity getting the better of him, he goes to investigate. He swims close to where the fight began. He begins to look around but doesn't see anything. Before he can leave, he is grabbed by the Lost and dragged into the cave. The last thing we hear is his screams. Aquatus and Costas swim quickly towards the seaborne village. Costas does his best to keep pace with Aquatus. Do you know anything? No. I must admit, I'm nearly as much in the dark as you. Truly? Yes. I know he's been missing for many hours, but not much beyond that. Did my mother ask you to come out to get me? Inadvertently. She hasn't spoken to me since you were taken. I see. Let's pick up the pace. If they find Damon without us, it'll make this risk all the more dangerous. Aquatus speeds ahead of Costas as they continue towards the village. Thalassa returns to a busy throne room. She bows to the king. You asked me to return, betrothed? Yes. I hope you didn't set your research tablets down. We're headed back to the Blackened Trench. Really? Why? The news of this assassin is troubling. I want to question him personally. You could send a few guards to arrest him, couldn't you? Yes, but I also want to check on Aquatus. He saved your life. I must thank him for that. If I agree with your assessment, maybe I'll consider adjusting his punishment. I thought you'd be excited to return. You seem to enjoy your last visit. Thalassa smiles. I'm merely surprised you wish for me to go with you. We're to be wed. Why not take a trip together before then? This is hardly romantic, but it's a start. I need to make final preparations with General Marcos. He swims over to the general. My king, any ideas who this assassin could be? There are many killers in the sea. The best ones come from Kytheron. Won't truly know until we arrive. Any ideas who'd hire an assassin to deal with Aquatus? General Marcos gives him a look. Only 4 people in the city know about Aquatus. 3 are in this room. There were guards present, but they wouldn't have the motive to see him dead. I won't make any accusations until we have a confirmation. That would be best. King Phaedrus looks at Thalassa. Should I be worried about her? For what reason? Going to the Blackened Trench alone. You mean her meeting Aquatus. Do you want my honest opinion? Naturally. His father was popular with women. If his circumstances were different, I'd assume he would be too. However, Thalassa is a fine girl. I don't believe she would be swayed by his superior looks and physique. Very well. I look forward to seeing him again. Are preparations ready? Nearly. In a few minutes we'll be ready to depart. Excellent. The final preparations are finished. General Marcos gathers the men. King Phaedrus, Thalassa, General Marcos, and a platoon of soldiers leave the castle, heading for the trench. Queen Mother Nerissa, what is them leave? Aquatus and Costas reach the seaborne village. Much to his surprise, nearly everyone is searching for Damon. What's going on? Most of the village is dedicated to looking for your brother. Wow, I appreciate it. Truly. I'm going to go see my mother. Are you coming? Probably best I wait for you. Come find me when you're ready. I may know where we can begin. Then I shall see you soon. Aquatus and Costas go their separate ways. Aquatus returns to the shipwrecked ship he used to call home. As he swims inside, unsurprisingly, more planks of wood have broken off. He can't help but crack a smile. He follows the corridors until he reaches the galley. Septima and Aeneas are there. She looks heartbroken as Aeneas tries to comfort her. It'll be okay, Mother. We'll find him. He could be anywhere, Aeneas. Anywhere. This is Damon. There's no way he left forever. Nicaeus smiles, proud of his brother for stepping up. He swims into view. I have my doubts about you, little brother, but it looks like you've matured. Septima and Aeneas are both stunned for half a second as they doubt their eyes. It's Septima who rushes forward and embraces her son. Nicaeus, what are you doing here? I heard about what happened from Costas. No way I wasn't going to come help. Oh, Nicaeus, it's terrible. With Damon gone, I'm barely keeping myself together. We'll find him, Mother. Why would he do this to me? I'll be sure to ask him before making him duel me. Septima continues to hold on to Nicaeus. He looks at Aeneas, who's hanging back. Is it really you, Nicaeus? I thought that was obvious. Aeneas joins his mother and hugs him. I've missed you both. It hasn't been the same without you, elder brother. Today would be better as a proper reunion. To do that, we need to figure out where Damon's gone and why. Mother, Aeneas, do you two know anything? Septima shakes her head. I don't know where your brother's gone or why. There was no argument that drove him away. We were as happy as we could be. Aeneas thinks for a moment. Over the past few days, Damon has been rather quiet, keeping to himself, not eating at regular times. In other words, he's been isolating himself. My sweet boy would never do anything like that. No, he wouldn't. Maybe he was playing this all along. He had to have disappeared when I went to visit you last. Not only that, your talisman is gone. What would he need that for? I don't know. Sentimental value? It's why I was keeping it. Nicaeus lifts Damon's spyglass from his waist. That makes two of us. Septima thinks about Damon over the past few days. There's something else. The last time we had spoke, he said, I miss Nicaeus so much, but we'll be reunited soon. I thought he was being sweet, but maybe there was a hidden meaning to his words. Nicaeus thinks about everything. Damon was keeping to himself and mentioned being reunited. Maybe he went to the trench. No, he'd be too scared to go there alone. Oh, Damon, where are you? This is a good start, but I need more answers. Costas seems to know something. Septima frowns. Then go with him. We'll be here. Nicaeus leaves his mother and brother in their home. Hours later, the king's traveling party arrives at the Blackened Trench. The soldiers take proper position. King Phaedrus, General Marcos, and Thalassa wait for Aquatus to appear. After several minutes of waiting, the king looks back and forth between Thalassa and General Marcos. Where is he? I understand he had no idea we were coming, but this is starting to get ridiculous. I know where he rests. I'll go retrieve him. General Marcos swims ahead to find Aquatus. He returns a few minutes later to the king. He wasn't in his room, sire. Thalassa looks slightly concerned. He may be on patrol, deep inside the trench. That's true. Then find him. All of you. Spread out. The guards head into the trench. King Phaedrus isn't pleased. What's wrong, Phaedrus? Aquatus shouldn't keep us waiting like this. We're exposed. If something were to attack us from the trench, who knows what would happen? General Marcos would protect us. What about that cave you visited with him? Thalassa tries to think, but can't remember its location. I don't remember. I'm sorry. How unfortunate. Your friend isn't doing himself any favors. Several minutes pass before a guard swims up to the king. Yes, my king, we found no trace of Aquatus or the assassin. This doesn't make any sense. He was here when I left. King Phaedrus smiles a bit. Aquatus has shown his true colors. He has no honor. Thalassa looks towards the trench with worry. Aquatus and Cossus reunite outside his home. Judging from your expression, you didn't get all your answers. No, but you mentioned knowing something. Yes, I remember seeing your brother go and speak with the chieftain. He will likely have some answers for us. Lead the way. Aquatus and Cossus begin to swim for the chieftain. Goldscale and Starfin arrive. Nikias! How are you doing, old chum? Considering everything that's going on, could be better, could be worse. We didn't think we'd see you again, Nikias. Likewise, guys. Listen, I've got somewhere to be. We'll speak later. Of course. We'll keep a lookout for Damon. Aquatus notes Coral is missing, but doesn't mention it. He and Costus keep swimming until they reach the chieftain. Chieftain? Costus. And if it isn't Nikias? Costa told me you were sentenced to death. I am. However, I came to help find my brother. Ah, yes, Damon. An unfortunate bit of business. Costa seems to believe you may know something about his disappearance. I saw him speak to you yesterday. What was that about? Oh, right. Damon, such a curious one. He and I did as we often did. Spoke about the surface world. He would do that even when I was still here. Was there anything different about yesterday's conversation? It's hard to say. We discussed so much. He is one of the few people who share my enthusiasm for the surface. Please, anything will help. We started by discussing the humans that live above. There's a series of islands I've visited before. Was he interested in those islands? No, I don't think so. I told him about a friend that lives on the surface. A seaborn, like myself. He works as a detective. Damon seemed interested in that. Really? To what end? He had never heard of a seaborn living above water. He was interested in his profession and how he kept himself hidden amongst the humans. Aquatus thinks. Does this mean anything to you? I can't say that it does. In isolation, it just seems like he and the chieftain were having a regular conversation. I wish I could be of more aid. It's all right. I appreciate it. The two leave the chieftain. That was my only lead. I'm sorry if it didn't help much. Hey, it's fine. I didn't have anything to go on besides Mother. Seems it's going to take longer than I thought. Aquatus looks to the open water, wondering where his brother could have gone. Queen Mother Nerissa swims through the castle. She swims until she finds Thenius on guard duty. She smiles. Good afternoon, Thenius. Queen Mother Nerissa, greetings. How can I aid you? As I'm sure you've noticed, the king left on some form of expedition. I'm curious if you could tell me what it was for. Oh, yes, I did hear about that, Queen Mother. And you were telling me where everyone has gone? I'm sorry, Queen Mother, but I was told that the king's whereabouts were to be kept private. I'm his mother, Thenius. Yes, Queen Mother, I understand. Thenius still doesn't respond. The queen smiles and swims closer to him. The king specifically told you to keep his business secret, even from me. He didn't give specifics, Queen Mother. Then you should have no issue telling me where my son and the general have gone. She holds his gaze as he begins to smile. You are his mother. Listen, all I know is that everyone went to the Blackened Trench. The Blackened Trench? Why? I'm sorry, my queen. I truly don't know. Queen Mother Nerissa swims back and smiles. I see. Why, thank you, Thenius. Your cooperation is much appreciated. You're welcome, Queen Mother. The Queen Mother swims away from him, a concerned expression on her face. The guards continue searching the trench. The king and Thalassa remain alone. Thalassa? Yes, my king? When you were here last, did you and Aquatus get along? Why, yes. He's a fine young man. If you truly wanted, he will be a fine asset to you. Do you find him attractive? What? Answer me. I don't see the relevance, but yes. I see. The lass swims over to him. But you're the king. He's a knight, a champion, but he answers to you. I want to be with you, Phaedrus. I want to marry you. Do you mean it? The lassie is slightly frustrated. Yes! Oh, I'd slap you if I could. King Phaedrus smirks. Elsewhere in the trench, one of the guards discovers the assassin's tracker. He takes it to the general. General Marcos, I found something. General Marcos takes the tracker and examines it. A few minutes later, he swims up to the king. King Phaedrus, we've recovered a tracker. Who does it belong to? Unknown. If I had to assume, the potential assassin, though we've still found no evidence of such. He tried to kill me. He was here. Regardless, we can follow the signal to its source. King Phaedrus thinks. It would be a boon to get some answers. Gather them in, and let's depart. The king and his traveling companions begin to follow the signal. Nicias has returned home as he's sitting with his mother and Aeneas. The three are eating silently. You know, if you could do this the entire time, why make me swim all the way out to the Blackened Trench? This is a special occasion, Mother. Besides, it's safer this way. Septima crosses her arms. I think you can visit more often. I'll think about it. Septima looks at the empty seat. Oh, Damon, wherever you are, Mother loves you. I'll get him back. I know it. There's a knock on the boat. Aquatus goes to check. Much to his surprise, it's Coral. Coral! Hi, Nicias. Can we talk? Nicias and Coral swim above the boat. What did you want to discuss? The girl is extremely nervous. I wanted to discuss Damon. Damon? Please tell me you know something. I'm at my wit's end. She nods slowly. Yes, I know everything. I helped him disappear. Nicias is stunned. You what? I helped him. How? How did you help him? Where's Damon? Damon is headed to the surface. Nicias' eyes go wide. He doesn't respond. Before he left, he wanted me to alter the magic of the talisman to help him blend in. So I did. He knew how much I cared for you, and he told me that he was going to get you back. Coral, my brother is missing because you helped him. I know. I'm so sorry, Nicias. She hangs her head in sorrow. When he turned up missing, I was helping looking for him. When I heard Costas was going to get you, I hid. The guilt was too much. Until now. Why? Why would you do all of this? Coral pauses for a long while. Because, Nicias, I'm in love with you. You're what? I love you, Nicias. She smiles sadly. Then you left for the tournament, and you were never supposed to come back. I didn't think I'd get a chance to tell you how I feel. Now I figured you'd be too angry to listen. Coral, thank you for telling me how you feel. Once I return with Damon, we can talk more about this. Now, where did he go? Well, that I don't know. Then how am I going to find him? There was a dolphin, a talking dolphin. It was guiding Damon. Nicias' eyes go wide. He grabs her shoulders. A talking dolphin. You're sure? Yes. Nicias thinks for a moment. If I'm going to the surface, I may need another talisman to disguise myself. Can you do that for me? I can. It's the least I could do. Then I'll leave you to your work. Thanks, Coral. Nicias swims back inside, leaving her alone. Nicias bursts inside the boat, a smile on his face. Nicias, is everything okay? Yes, I know how to find Damon. She smiles. You do? Oh, this is wonderful. I knew you'd figure it out. It was thanks to Coral. I can't explain everything right now, but Damon is headed to the surface. The surface? Why in Poseidon's beard is he going there? That I don't know, but I'll find him. She hugs him. Oh, Nicias, you're wonderful. Get some rest before you go. Sure. Early the next morning, Nicias is using his aquatic telepathy. He focuses on Phineas. He casts his perception out as far as he can. He sees many nautical miles between him and Phineas, but eventually he feels his mind connect to him. I've got him. Costas puts a hand on his shoulder. Good. Then shall we go? Yes. Septima hugs him. Be safe, my son. I love you. Love you too, Mother. I'll bring Damon back safe and sound. Aeneas gives his brother a thumbs up. You can do it, Nicias. Nicias returns the gesture. Thanks, Aeneas. Coral hands him his new talisman. Here you are. It'll keep you safe. Thanks, Coral. Time to go, Costas. Everyone waves goodbye to Aquatus and Costas as they prepare to find Damon. Hey there, Dragonverse fans. Just like that, another chapter in the story of Aquatus is complete. I hope you all enjoyed what you listened to. If you did, leave a like, a comment, subscribe, all the usual YouTube things. Until next time, take care. Dragon out.